Washington. Saudi Arabia has quietly set aside Arab peace initiative it supported more than 20 years ago and is preparing for possibility of normalizing relations with Israel without first securing creation of a Palestinian state. 3 officials familiar with matter said. Saudi officials continue to publicly emphasize their support for a 2002 initiative under which Israel would normalize ties with the entire Arab world after reaching a two-state solution to its conflict with the Palestinians. The framework was relaunched in Foreign Minister Faisal bin Farhan's speech the UN General Assembly on Saturday and by the kingdom's ambassador to Palestine during his first visit Ramallah on Tuesday. But as Riyadh engages in talks with U.S. President Joe Biden's administration on normalization with Israel, relevant officials say such public statements have become a false commitment. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman emerged last week acknowledged that Riyadh is ready to normalize relations with Israel in exchange for concessions that do not grant statehood the Palestinians. We hope talks with United States will reach a place that will make lives of Palestinians easier, he said, referring to fact talks with United States are an opportunity to increase livelihoods of Palestinians rather than the political sovereignty. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre similarly avoided talking about the goal of the talks being a Palestinian state. The normalization agreement between Israel and Saudi Arabia will include a serious component that addresses the fundamental issue between Israel and Palestine, he said last week. API is not something that is on table, said a senior official involved in the talks, referring to Arab Peace Initiative. Still, the Saudis will not publicly announce that this is no longer valid because they attach great importance to this proposal. Even if our talks are successful, I do not expect the Saudis to make such an acceptance. But especially now, when there is still a possibility that this may not work, they want to protect their base, the senior official added. A senior Palestinian official has acknowledged that Saudi Arabia is ready to scrap the Arab Peace Initiative formula that calls for normalization with Israel before the establishment of a Palestinian state. The Saudis have made it clear to us that they will not give up on the Palestinian cause. But it is also true that what is being discussed involves elements less than statehood. We are talking about a way to get there, the Palestinian official said. A senior Gulf diplomat also acknowledged that Riyadh is willing to settle for less than two-state solution before normalizing relations with Israel. In light of other measures Saudi Arabia hopes to receive from the Biden administration as part of deal NATO-like mutual defense agreement, access world-class military equipment, and support for civilian nuclear program. The senior Gulf diplomat said the Saudis care